your feet.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I know I just got home, but can I show them something really quick? I'm still getting this stuff and it's making me sad. Hey, the Bobby. Hello Fresh, stop sending me mail and sponsor me. Ooh, Wells Fargo Premier. Is that what I am? I don't know how UNR knows where I live now. Every time I move, I still get mail from them. I don't know any of you people. I want to be alumni of the year. Could you imagine? They're like, we don't actually want you to tell people that you went here. This is all the mail that's just trash. Like, that's only 2 things that I actually need. And then, this light is awful. What's new? Okay, I'm so excited about this. But I want to like possibly do a full video trying it out and reviewing it. It's like something that I didn't know would just be legal. It's probably the only thing I've ordered from Walmart in my entire life, but weirdly I was Googling it and that was like the one place you could just get it from. So why is the box so big? Oh my gosh. Well, now I'm scared to fucking snort this. Look at this. Been ripped open, like there's pieces in here. At least this is still intact. Anyway, very quick little rundown of what this is. This is oxytocin spray that you inhale nasally. Drug-free. I want to do a whole video about this, but like, I wish I would have gotten this like a few months ago, but I'm still gonna try it out. I'll get into that later. This is the worst place for me to be filming, but I ordered a bunch of stuff from Shop Miss A, that website where everything's like, is everything $1? Well, everything's like cheap. It's mostly makeup and stuff. Most of it's like not good quality, obviously, but I do like their beauty blenders. And you get like 6 for, I don't know, maybe $8 versus $20 for one freaking beauty blender. So I get those from here when I remember. There's always like some weird stuff on the website, so I'll usually buy it and then like it's usually shitty and it breaks very quickly. But this kept getting delayed. I ordered this like in December and I kept getting texts like, sorry, your order is delayed. And I'm like, well, it's the end of February, so I don't really know what's in here and also why it's so big. It's normally a small package. Why is that wet? Did that help? Look at this bubble wrapping. That is firm. Also, that's more clothes that I pulled from my Poshmark stash, and it's gonna be thread up. In fact, you're currently sitting on the last items that I have that I need to take photos of for Poshmark. Everything that I've taken photos of is in bins under my bed, and then there's 1, 2, 3 bins right here that are for Poshmark I need to take photos of. So very happy about that. Oh, hello. We got a lash curler, little liquid highlighter, I don't know. No crease hair clips. This is a lip mask. People were saying it was a dupe for the Laneige lip mask, which is my favorite. It's on my lips right now. There's no fucking way that it's a dupe, but I'm gonna try it. Velour highlighter. I don't know what this vlog is or what's happening, but we're doing a little impromptu unboxing and swatching. Looks like that. I love how you can see. Oh, that is, it's a cream highlighter. Didn't realize that. Focus on my hand. Pigmented. This is not possible to do things. Face gem stickers. Again, needed these back in like December when I made this purchase, but they're always good to have. Contouring sponge. Brow and lash brushes. I always buy my fans from here, like that I use to when I set my face with makeup and then dry it. And my fan recently broke, which they break a lot because they're $1, but it's honestly worth it. Like, they last long enough. What does this one look like? I kind of just get like whatever they have. Pretty. This is a cell phone stand, but it looks like a little chair, so I think that's why I got it. It's like a little folding chair. Does it actually hold a phone? How? On what planet does this support a cell phone? No, it's gonna fall. This is not a cell phone stand, but it's a tiny chair that I don't need. Oh, actually, I've had one of these and I really liked it more than like the expensive ones that I've purchased. Microfiber, like hair towel. I also use these. Oh yeah, I have the one from Kitsch brand. I use these like scrunchies that dry your hair. They don't like really dry it, but kind of. They're like, it's like towel material. I bought a scalp massager. Maybe you would like this. Can you scratch you? Is it gonna scratch you? Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Look at that. Yeah. I'm like standing on 2 legs. I'm trying to scratch you. Scratchy, scratchy, scratcher. You like it? You don't like it. It's just scratchy. Trying to scratch you. Can I get you? Can I get you? Can I get you? Why are you looking at my hands? Look at the scratcher. Petting you. It's petting you. I've never seen you stand on 2 legs for that long before, Bubs. Oh, I got a silicone infused blender. I don't remember that. And then my pack of blenders. Shampoo scalp massager. I have one of these, but Yummy's Glow Dust Body Shimmer Roller. I must have been trying to get like body stuff for shoots. Are these the same? Ew, ew, ew. Black hair. Ugh, it's stuck to this now. You see that? I can literally see the follicle on it. That is so freaking me out. Something about hairs, especially when they're black, because I know they're not mine. What did this zipper come from? Where did this lavender zipper come from? It came from my dress. I don't even have a lavender hoodie. I can't think of any item of clothing I have that has a lavender zipper, but apparently it fell off in the dryer. Just popping in to say that I figured out where the lavender zipper came from when I went to go try and zip this up. Although this is light blue and that zipper was straight up lavender. Mother of pearl, it is bright as fuck.
In car, the vowel letter R is positioned next to the consonant. Now, one other important difference to note is that now the basic concept of writing.
Oh my gosh, it's really raining. It's like blizzard watch this weekend, and I didn't think it was even gonna rain where I live, but it's pouring, and I'm really hoping that my ceiling is not leaking downstairs because they still haven't found the source of the leak and they still haven't fixed it. But I was gonna have a shoot today and it would have been inside. Instead of going to my photo shoot, I am doing my Korean lessons and I just feel like a very just symbolic of me as a person sometimes. I don't know, I love learning but I also love like what I do for work and like creative things. Wanted to pop on and say instead of my photo shoot, I'm doing Korean lessons. And it might seem off-brand to you, but to me this is like a very on-brand situation. I have a few places to go and I just went and did red light therapy and I was like, wait, I should be driving my other car right now because my dad's coming tomorrow. Hopefully, if the freaking weather gets better. I swear to God, I drove through a puddle that was a foot deep last night. It was terrifying, but I also want to like put gas in it and like check the tires so that he can not have to worry about that. But like, I started thinking about, I was literally in my red light bed. I look so just not okay. Why is my pinky like throbbing? Such a weird random thing that I don't understand. My pinky like aches. But I was in my red light bed. It just hit me that it's like I have less than a day left with my car. Like it's 5 p.m. She's gonna be gone at like noon tomorrow. I need to go and like run my errands in her tonight. And then I started getting really sad thinking about how, I mean, that car, I had that car longer than any other car that I've had, right? Yeah, almost 6 years. My whole LA life I've driven that car. And I've gotten so much unnecessary shit for it. Like, it's not a shitty car, okay? It's like a 2015 Honda Accord. Is it a luxury car? No. But like, it's also not a car that you would really expect someone to like shit on. I don't know. I remember when fucking TMZ like followed me into my car at Starbucks that one time. Like, a lot of the comments were like, oh, she's driving a Honda Accord. I'm like, clearly you don't know anything about, can you go? There's literally a book, I forget what it's called. Something about like habits of millionaires or something. And also, like I've talked about before, just something that like wealthy people, not to say that I'm wealthy by any means, but it's a smart thing. And like the wealthy people of the world, why am I in this lane? The car you drive, first of all, buy it. Second of all, it doesn't need to be a nice car. It needs to get you from A to B and be comfortable and reliable. Like I said, had that car for 6 years. Never once did it have to go like into the shop to be like fixed. No, like the problems I had with it was like with my tires. So, just saying. Where was I going with this? Oh, I'm gonna drive it tonight. I'm like pretty sure there's a feature that it'll just park. Hello, I turned you off. That it'll park your car for you, but I have not tried that yet. I haven't tried autopilot yet. I haven't done a lot of things yet. Okay, so right now I'm going to go to my car, which is currently just parked in front, get some stuff out of it. There's not too much in it, just like stuff in like the back behind the seats, probably a couple things left in the trunk. Go get gas, get tires, whatever, and then drive it tonight because I have a feeling I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna have, and I'm also gonna start my period soonish. Wait, am I? What's the date? But I just like all of the good memories, bad memories, all of the miles I put on that car driving to and from a boy's house that impregnated me and then didn't speak to me ever again. It's just so comfortable. Even now, like I drove this the past couple of days, but before that, like I would get into that car and be like, okay, I'm relieved. Like this is like my comfort car. Like it's messy inside, not like messy, but like I don't care. Like right now I have saran wrap under my feet. It was on the seat, but I put it on the ground because it's raining so much. My shoes were wet last night. I don't like worry about getting it messy and just like throwing stuff in it, and I don't know, and I don't want this car to become messy, but like that's why I'm like, I wish I could just keep both of them, you know?
Someone loves their heating pads, huh? Do you have like 4 heating pads all over the house? Yeah. Did you get to play with Jess and your grandfather today? Thank you. Oh, sweet Bobby.
Don't know how I feel about this hair diamond thing. If you had like a bunch and you could put them in different places, it would be cool. My dad flew in this morning, picked him up from the airport. We went back to my house, and then my sister came over, and I haven't seen her freaking 6 months. And they were both here for a couple hours. And then my dad had to drive my car, which will soon not be my car.
배우고 있어요. 만났어요. 반가워요. 조금. Un poco.
Why am I trying to do Spanish and Korean at the same time? I'm about to do a Zoom in the waiting room to be let in. I got them at the Liquid Death Recycled Plastic Surgery Center.
Let's split the difference. We don't need to see your feet.
You sure about that?
Yeah. There you go.
That was weird. You're probably wondering if I'm fucking doing, I don't know, something slutty. It's actually not. It's for Liquid Death. This vlog probably will not be up by the 2nd. That's what, 2 days away? Is today the 28th? It's the last day of February. It also wasn't an audition. It was, I already had the audition. This was meeting everyone, and yeah, I mean, I'm for sure doing it. But so now, what am I just like vlogging my day today? Kind of, although it's like already 2. Some merch samples got delivered, which is great because I want to like post about it, but I've been waiting on these 2 that I want to take photos in. Of course, it's not raining right now, which the one time I will be upset about that because I mean, we'll probably still shoot regardless. Shooting with my friend Shannon. You guys have met him before. He was in my, I mean, he's been in a few videos, but he wants to shoot in the rain. But of course it's not raining, so I don't know if he still wants to shoot. I'm kind of like, I just really need my sister to do my hair so that I cannot have to wear extensions or a wig and just be happy with it. God, my nails are so bad. They're just like shredded at the ends, and so it's just the worst feeling anytime I like touch something. I need to like go put on press-ons. I had acrylics that like really ruined them. I was like, it's fine, they're cheaper than this gel, the Opera gel that I usually would get if I got my nails done. I just decided to get acrylic, and they destroyed my nails, and like it mostly has grown out, but it's like to the point where the ends of my nails now is where the nail was placed before, and they're literally like shredded. I don't know, like, ow. I have a session booked to do hand tattoos with a really good artist here in LA. Speaking of tattoos, I have to cover all of them. I was gonna do this today. I still have time, like if I could do it tomorrow if I wanted to, but I also already have this set up, so maybe I actually should. I bought this tattoo cover kit. If I'm not shooting with Shannon, I'll do that, and I'll explain that, why I'm covering my tattoos, and why it's like I accidentally manifested a job when I started taking Korean lessons Question mark? I think it's related. I don't know. Just happened to get a job for a Korean campaign that'll be, I think it'll shoot in New York, but the day that I had my first Korean lesson, I got the email asking if I wanted to audition for it. The next day I auditioned for it with like a self-tape. And then my dad came and he picked up my car. I don't think I like vlogged during that time. I realized I like didn't even say goodbye to my car. I remember talking about how I was probably gonna be like emotional. I just was too busy to be emotional because I was talking to him about how I'm learning Korean because he speaks Korean, blah blah blah, and my sister was here and she was like, why are you learning Korean? And I was like, because I just like to learn, and also I have always just had like been fascinated by Korean culture, and maybe because my dad lived there for 2 years and growing up like I was eating kimchi as a freaking 1-year-old, you know? And anytime we were gonna have a prayer, we were gonna say a prayer, my dad would say, 기도합시다. I don't know, maybe it just was kind of put in me when I was younger, and then I just always had kind of like a weird love for it. So I thought it would be cool to learn it, and then maybe by Christmas, honestly, maybe by Father's Day, that's in June, I could surprise my dad with like a trip to Korea and we could go together, and I just think that would be, I just got goosebumps. Because he like visited maybe 10 years ago. Wait, no, probably like 15 years ago. I think I was like in elementary school. He went and visited, but before that he hadn't been since he was, what, 19 to 21 is when he was there. I just think it would be so cool to go with him, and like we could both speak Korean and we could really appreciate like going to like the market, and I would be so happy. And as my parents get older, and I live far from them, not far, but like I don't see them often. It's like it's a thing. It took my dad 9 hours to drive home. It's a long drive. It's a flight with an hour drive from the airport to Sacramento to get to my parents' house. And I just want to like give back to them a lot and like have experiences with them. And I'm just like really lucky. I don't know what this video is becoming. I'm literally standing right here holding the railing in front of a ring light that is blinding me. I hate ring lights. I feel like growing up, like my dad took us on so many adventures, not like trips, like fancy trips. I mean, there were a couple of times I went to Hawaii with my parents twice when I was like a teenager, and we went to Mexico because my dad gets to like travel for work and everything, so it's like paid for. But like we would go camping all the time. I grew up camping at least like 5 times a year, at least. I went on like a 2-week backpacking trip. We would always go quadding. We'd go on quadding trips. He would always take me and like my best friends on like excursions in the summer where we would like quad and camp and go scuba diving, go abalone diving, go snorkeling. I don't know. And just like, I think I realize now how cool that is, especially like, God, can I go a video without bringing up an ex? My recent ex, and also like, I feel like every person I've dated has said they've never been camping, they never really did that kind of stuff growing up, and like they were all raised wealthy. Like every ex that I have, they were wealthy, like their parents were wealthy, and they never had really experienced anything like that. And it just made me more aware and grateful that like that's really cool, especially like my parents had 5 freaking girls, like taking us all. I mean, granted, Utah is not a fun place to go. It was fun because like I have a lot of family there, but like taking us all on a fucking 12-hour drive to Utah like every year, or driving down to Disneyland or to San Diego to see my dad's brother, just like it's crazy to think about. And I hope that, oh, this guy's calling me, the director's calling me.
And we want to run through a couple more things.
Yeah, sure. I would say, you know, that's a good sign, but I already have the job. Also, kind of weird because I've been standing here talking to you this whole time for 20 minutes after that ended, and otherwise I would have put this all away and probably been away from my phone and missed that call. So well, that went well again. They had me run in place slow-mo, and I could see myself, like I try not to look at myself on the Zoom thing because you can tell that I'm looking at myself, but I could just see, oh, it's gonna fall again. My ring light tripod, well, it has 4 legs actually, but one of them's broken, and now the light is warm because the light just switches randomly warm. Okay, hang on, I'll be back. I hate sneezing when I'm driving.